in a different spot. He's been over there. And God, this morning it's been a perfect morning. I've seen so many deer. Saw 2 different chases. About 20 total deer. 4 different bucks. Actually, 5. Oh man, I can't believe that just happened. That's so freaking sweet. Come on, let's go. Alright guys, I'm going to give you all a quick rundown on the setup. So, I'm in here in this thick cover. I've got like a northwest wind's coming from, here, blowing kind of in my face, but a little bit of a crosswind. I've got this about 40-yard wide cedar strip right here on my left, just kind of a hard, thick edge, and there's a lot of doe bedding and trails running through this area. There's a lot of doe trails crossing this little opening in different places, and there's a few trails crossing right here, and basically I'm set up only about 7-8 feet off the ground, 1 stick with a 2-step aider, and what I was expecting deer to do, basically exactly what happened. Well, a little bit. So I was thinking kind of one of 2 things. So does traveling back and forth across here, there could be a buck following or chasing, and I was hoping I could either call them in close, or they would circle down and come across here somewhere in bow range, or I was expecting a buck to basically make his way down this edge and scent check this whole doe bedding area on the west side of me. So basically the wind's blowing across here, buck could travel down, scent check that whole area while traveling this edge, which deer like edge already, or deer could come across here kind of at an angle doing the same thing if he's coming from that direction, and yeah, the setup worked to perfection. The only thing that was different was I saw 2 does get chased across the little opening out there. Right on their tail was a small 6-point. Chased her into these cedars. The bigger doe came down and then basically just stood right here in this scrape. She peed right there on the edge, and I was like, oh shoot, this is perfect. She stood right here for, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. Should have most of that on film. And then that little 6-point came out about 10-15 yards behind her, and then this little fawn followed her mama right out, same trail she came out on. And then as she was standing here, and that, I think the 6-point was still in the woods, I saw the big buck cross the field up there about 80 yards up, and I was like on that same doe trail that the 2 fawns, or the fawn and the mama doe, walked down, and I was like, oh shoot, this is perfect. He's gonna work his way down through these cedars just like she did, and he's gonna pop right out right here. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. The little 6-point was standing right up there. The big buck came out, popped out right there in that shadow, roughly. And then the 2 does worked their way right by me, and the buck fed up to that tree right there. And as he turned broadside, gave me a perfect look at the kill zone. I put an arrow right there in the sweet spot. So that's the setup. It's tight quarters in here. You can see I've got basically 1 shooting lane. I can shoot out to about 30 yards, high stem count. you know, hardwoods in here, cedars to my left. Can't really shoot anywhere over there, but the setup was perfect. And you know, you don't have to be high to get it done. You just got to have the wind right, and you got to be in the right tree with the right plan of action in place. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna get down here in a minute, and I'll film the recovery so y'all can see me walk up on him for the first time. So here's where I shot him. Got one fletching right there. Big kick up here. Took off this way. I don't think he went far. There's, tell if that's P here. Oh, I think I see him. I think I see him. Check this out, goes. Yeah, that's him. He's down, boys. He's down. Didn't go 30 yards. Piled up. The bucks have been cruising through here. Oh yeah. Freaking jacked. Look at that guy. Heck yeah. Freaking stud. That's what it's all about right there, fellas. That's what it's all about.